Aries Spears is having a very bad day. At this point, I'm starting to feel very bad for Aries Spears because he's getting brutally exposed by what appears to be everybody. Aries Spears had a good thing going with Vlad, and he literally destroyed his life within a span of 5 days. You know you're doing something wrong when Corey Holcomb has something to say about you and the public is rooting for Corey Holcomb, one of the most despicable human beings the world has ever seen. So Corey Holcomb was on a podcast called the Poe Report Podcast, and he was talking about Aries Spears, and he let some information go that I personally didn't know about Aries Spears.
And you said something about Aries Spears. Look, I said, Aries Spears ass do a lot of shock comedy. His ass was talking about Ryan Davis better than so many people because other than that, you won't watch Aries Spears. See, Aries Spears can do impersonations real good. But when you come to the comedy club, after about 15 minutes of that, people be like, all right, what else you got? And he ain't gonna talk about his life. Aries is embarrassed of his life. You told me what happened with you and Aries.
Yeah.
Almost everybody got stories like that about Aries. But Aries, I don't understand why you don't talk about your life. Why did you take a bat to your wife?
Oh.
Corey Holcomb is a pathological liar, so I had to do the research on my own. And it looks like he's not lying. Like, Aries Spears has at least been accused of taking a bat to his wife. According to TMZ, Aries Spears' estranged wife filed for divorce February 7th. This is from like 2013. So when she filed for divorce, apparently in the court documents, she stated that 4 days after filing for divorce, she requested a restraining order from Aries Spears, claiming he swung a baseball bat at her and nearly killed her. Now, according to the restraining order, Aries was also a verbally abusive father and had been physically abusive with one of her children from a past relationship. Bitter people do bitter things. So if it only stopped here, then I personally would say, that's probably not enough. Like, that's a nothing burger. But here's where it gets really weird for Aries Spears. And here's where we got to really say, hold on, Aries, this ain't normal. So after she accused him of all of this, so she got granted a temporary restraining order, which I'll be real, bruh. You can go to court right now and get an emergency restraining order, like on absolutely no proof whatsoever. But Aries would then subsequently throw in the towel, according to TMZ, and he would agree to give Eliza her full physical and legal custody of their son. He also would agree to stay 100 yards of Eliza and their son unless there's a pre-arranged visit. Now, if you accuse me of something I didn't do, especially taking a bat to you, and I know you're lying, you know what I'm not doing? I'm not conceding any ground. I'm not saying, you know what, yeah, I'll take the restraining order. I'll stay away from her. I'll stay away from my son as well. I'll give her 100% full physical and sole custody of my son. What? Full custody and legal custody, meaning Aries Spears has no rights to his son when he made that agreement. The only way you would do that is if this lady got a video, got some type of evidence of you actually doing what you're doing, and you much rather just give up now before your career gets ruined. So, like, Corey woke this up, I didn't know. But let's not applaud for Corey Holcomb, by the way, right? Because Corey Holcomb is the same dude who's on camera, all right, putting hands on a woman. Like, he literally walked up to a woman on camera outside of the comedy club and punched her. So Corey Holcomb is also a woman beater. But in the case of Aries Spears, you've done put yourself in a position to where Corey Holcomb feels like he could morally judge you. Yo, you done effed up, man. But it doesn't stop here. Now, one of the hosts of the podcast would apparently step in and tell a story that makes Aries Spears looks disgustingly broke.
He took a bat to his wife?
Yeah. Why you, Aries? Talk about what you really been through.
God.
What kind of charges you got when it comes to youngsters?
Just a brief interruption real quick. Corey Holcomb, the audacity of this man mentioning that somebody got charges with children. Corey Holcomb is the man who was on a podcast and he was breaking down how the age of consent is like 13 in Norway or somewhere. And he would say that he went to a country where the age of consent is 13 and he took full advantage of the laws. right? When they asked him, hey, bro, you took full advantage of the laws. He implied he did. He implied that he slept with a 13-year-old in one of those countries. So that man is who now feels like Aries Spears is so down bad that he now has moral authority to criticize Aries Spears. Now, as far as I know, Aries Spears, right, his cancellation was from a skit he did, and the skit was him playing a pedo. It looked weird. But as far as I'm concerned, Corey Holcomb, right, has more weird allegations involving children than Aries Spears. I'm sorry, bro. Both these people are despicable and horrible. But Corey Holcomb sitting on that podcast and acting like he's a normal human being, you're not, buddy.
Oh, shit.
You don't talk about that. The reason you could never be a good comedian, Aries, this is my opinion, because you scared to tell the people who you really are. You up, but yo, check it out. This is the doctor in Corey Holcomb. I'm trying to help. We all up. I ate a ass not too long ago. I know something wrong with me. Why don't you tell? That's what I pay to go see you if you tell the truth about who you are. And that's my lesson to all you comics. You can't hide. We see you moist. You moist.
God. Yeah.
I'm just giving it to you,
And
man.
Aries stood me up, goddammit.
You told me.
Listen, what the look, I'm gonna read you. Listen.
That's when you hit me that day.
Yeah, he was.
Do you know I'm so glad I came here? See, I got some text messages with Aries when he was begging to do my show, but I ain't put him out there. But if he keep talking, I'm gonna put it out there. You got some right now, right?
He was like, man, come through, come through this. I said, oh, he okay?
Straight hope.
He said, you know what, man? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He ghosted you.
He did. Yeah,
he just ghosted.
But he was like, he was in. Throw me like 200, and I drive there in Auburn Hill. I threw him the 200. Look what he just said.
That's it.
This is my actual voice. This is me. So you're not being bamboozled. Break bread and let's get it.
Aries, you better be on bended knees, hand up to the sky, praying that Vlad TV don't get a hold of this footage, man. Aries Spears told Vlad TV that $4,000 to come and do an interview is not enough, and he need more money. He need a closer figure to what Boosie is getting, which was $25,000. He wanted to get closer to that number. And you ultimately burned the bridges with Vlad, got fired, and lost the $4,000 per interview. And come to find out, you was agreeing to come and do a podcast. Again, no disrespect to these brothers. Like, their podcast got about like 1,000 subscribers, I think. You agreed to come and do their podcast for a $200 appearance fee, but you was trying to act bad and bougie when you felt like Boosie got $25,000. So like, I need something like closer to that too. Like, hold on, bruh. You got to pocket watch it and acting bougie, and you destroyed your opportunity. You fumbled the $4,000 like per month that Vlad was giving you for interview. You fumbled that when you was charging $200 for an appearance fee to pop up on somebody's podcast. This, I'll be real, Aries. This is rock bottom, man.
Like, he just came at me crazy. Like, he asked me, and I was like, FaceTime me so I know it's really you and I ain't getting bamboozled.
Hold on. He told you 200.
Yeah.
Hey, Vlad, you gave that 3,800 too much. Get down for peanuts, dog.
Aries, you're despicable, man. All right, for playing bad and bougie with Vlad when you charging $200. But I will say this though: the dudes who exposed that, they are kind of flawed, because if somebody of Aries Spears stature was like willing to look out and come and do an interview with you guys for $200, and it just didn't work out, and he still sent y'all money back, he just couldn't make it, and to expose him in that manner, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't have burned the bridges like that. Okay. Now, the next person to expose Aries Spears is actually a tag team duo, DJ Vlad and Charleston White. So Vlad talked about how Aries Spears dropped a video where Aries Spears is confirming that Vlad actually followed up on his challenge. So if you guys don't know, when Aries Spears first made his video, Aries Spears told Vlad he demands Vlad brings him back one more time for free so he could talk to Vlad face to face and expose Vlad and destroy him. Vlad agreed. Vlad said, okay, cool, let's get it done. But Aries Spears apparently tucked his tail and ducked it when Vlad wanted to smoke, which ultimately made Aries Spears look terrible and made Charleston White, who started off the conversation pretty positive towards Aries Spears, it made him not respect Aries Spears as a man.
Aries Spears got fired because he was pocket watching Boosie.
Yeah.
He brought it to the public. I never was going to mention it. I talked my and he responded. He goes, yo, I'm a warrior and I will come and do the show for free. But you're a coward. You're not going to do it, Vlad.
He sent this to you.
He posted it on his Instagram. We'll play the clip.
Okay.
He said, I'll come do the show for free.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Aries Spears here. Listen, man, I said I wasn't going to address this because I didn't feel like I really needed to. But I'm going to address it because the warrior-like spirit in me that's an Aries, because that's my zodiac, is fighting it. But I'm going to try to be a gentleman about it. I'll come on your show one more time for free. You ain't got to pay me shit. And we can talk about it right then and there so we can get the truth. Because there's three sides to the truth. Your story, my story, and the truth. So don't be a coward. Bring me back and let's go through it.
This man made a public challenge.
Made a public challenge. I thought about it. I said, cool. I like free. I'm Jewish. So I posted a video accepting his challenge and I texted him. And 2 days ago, I sent him the actual video and I said, I'm accepting your offer to debate this in person. Let's see if you're man enough to actually do it. Now, he responded to me in the text. He said, I'll let you know within 48 hours if that's okay, or will that piss you off too, and there'll be a part 3 of your video.
That was a whole response.
I said 48 hours is fine.
Yeah, that was a whole response.
He made a video announcing this whole 48 hours thing.
I saw that.
Vlad hit me up and he said to me, will you come back on my show like you said you would so we could address this face to face, mano y mano? And I told him, let me think about it. Give me 48 hours and I'll have an answer for you.
So yesterday, 48 hours was up. I texted him. I said, 48 hours are up. What are we doing? His response was, nah, I'm good. So I responded to him. I said, not surprised.
Now, Vlad and Charleston White is about to frame it as if Aries Spears going back would have been a good thing for Aries Spears. If Aries Spears would have went back, he would have been the dumbest person alive. Do you understand this? First off, Vlad don't like you because you violated and you disrespected Vlad. Vlad has all the editing control and the power. Vlad can literally take out whatever makes you look crazy. No, whatever makes him look crazy and makes you look good. That's the first thing. Thirdly, you turned down money. You said 4,000 was too little, and now you're about to go back and give him probably y'all biggest interview together for free? You would have been stupid, dumb. However, when Aries Spears put it out there, when you get to talking and chatting about how you the greatest shit talker ever and how da-da-da, well, you now look crazy. It's now a lose-lose situation. Go back to Vlad TV, give him your biggest interview y'all have ever done for free, or look like a coward, look crazy after you got to popping it and talking and chatting, right, about how Vlad's a coward and Vlad don't invite you back for the free ski. Well, if Vlad would have been a coward and Vlad didn't invite you back, then wouldn't you be a coward if you don't go back? So him chatting up just made himself look crazy. But I'll be real, even though he looks crazy right now, he would have looked even more. If you would have went back and sat down on that Vlad's chair and give Vlad the biggest interview y'all two has had together for free, I would have looked at you like, all right, man. like, all right, bro. What?
And he said, whatever makes you feel good. And that was the end of our talk.
He just showed America what a cowardly black man looked like.
He called me out.
That's a man that turned coward. Because if I make you an offer publicly and I go make a video, because it takes a lot of time and energy for me to push live and say the things that I want to say in a zit video. And if you say, okay, I accept this, I don't need 48 hours to think about it. I propose this to you. That's what the need to do. The hoe got to ponder on it, on her decision making. A man doesn't waver in his decision making, right?
Right.
If he was smart and intelligent, and this whole thing was about money, he could have made double what he was asking for had he came back and sat down and y'all talked it out like he proposed. He would have made double.
Yeah.
And it would have opened more doors for him to go make money over there to talk about what it was like to have to come down and sit down with your warrior spirit and have the facts and the truth, and you and Vlad hash it out publicly for free. It was like performing at the Super Bowl. On the back end, he would have made quadruple.
Man, listen, I've seen so many videos where he's like, yo, people come up to me, say I'm the GOAT, say I'm the legend. You can never say that again after this.
Nah,
that's it. You will forever be mid-tier. That name Aries has to go also. The God of War.
It's Ariel.
Ariel Spears, the Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid.
He tucked his tail as a man. That finally get to call a Jewish man out, to get to call the culture vulture. We get to go toe to toe over an issue with facts. This was everybody's dream to do, and he fumbled the ball.
He fumbled the ball, man. And let me play you something. This is actually kind of interesting. No one's heard this before, right? But someone sent it to me because if y'all remember, he was doing podcasts saying, yeah, Vlad pays me 5 figures. I get 5 figures to talk my to Vlad. He gets 4,000. That's a low 4 figures.
Yeah.
He just lies his off. Let me play something for you.
Throughout the comedy space, everybody say he's a dickhead and hard to work with. Everybody say that in the comedy space. And I've been in the space for what, three years now. Yeah, Warrior, you was supposed to sit down with the Jew and make him bow down. He made you tuck your tail, so now we don't know how. Yeah. You can't make him look untouchable.
This is a message that was sent to someone that was actually beefing with him over DMs.
Yeah.
This is how sensitive he is. He's actually beefing with people over DMs. And this is what he sent this dude.
Hey, Joseph, how much money you make a year? That's a sincere question. How much money you make a year? Because I make $3 million a year telling jokes. How much you make at your job? Exactly. Shut the up.
I didn't know how many people lied about how much they made until this recent Aries Spears and Vlad TV stuff. Boosie was lying about how much money he made a year at Vlad TV. Aries Spears is taking $200 for a podcast appearance, but claiming he's making $3 million a year. Doing what exactly? Doing what? Yo, no comedian is making $3 million a year with like 500 like people venues. Like, I don't feel like that's I don't think like that's the case. Even if Aries Spears was getting every dollar that came in from the ticket sales, I don't think Aries Spears is bringing in $3 million. $3 million from 400, 500, maybe 1,500 people venues. I don't know, man. All right, but y'all let me know in the comment section. Like, Vlad even went on to say that he's seen how Aries Spears is living. He's seen his place. He's seen the car that Aries Spears got that's always in the shop. He don't think that Aries Spears is making that much money, man. Bro, I'll be real, man. Aries Spears, going to war with Vlad was probably the biggest mistake he ever made, bro. Right? Now, he got to turn on YouTube and see like various YouTube slop channels making videos about him. Vlad exposed him left and right. Interviewers exposed him left and right. It's just sad, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, how do you think Aries Spears can fix this issue with Vlad TV, okay? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out how apparently this fake guru is panicking and lying after getting exposed again. I'm going to see you guys in this video. Send me a hype to this video if you want to push my videos and support me. That's the best way to make me go viral. Send me a hype, please. I'm going to see you guys in this video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.